Hi everybody, namaste to you and welcome. Today I want to speak about the secret that is found within, and I want to speak about spiritual power. I want to speak about true authenticity. I want to speak about love and higher harmonies. Now, along my journey, I have been through moments where I felt like I wanted to externalize my power. But what I'm realizing is the fact that everything that I was fighting for, everything that I was struggling with, was already found within myself. Okay, so the moment that I decided to look honestly at myself, the moment that I decided to actually take the step within myself, was the moment that I released resistance to so many of the things in my life, And what I'm realizing is the fact that what you resist persists. So my suggestion is just allow things to be there, okay? Just allow the energy to be there. Because when you look deep within yourself, you realize that there is so much power right where you are standing right now, okay? And of course, sometimes it's about facing our negative feelings, sometimes it's about facing our inner demons and our subconscious mind. And it's not always about being perfect. This is what I'm realizing, that I'm not perfect. And when I really raise my consciousness and when I really accept my imperfections, I realized that there is so much power right where I'm standing right now, okay? And they also knew this in ancient times. They knew that needing nothing attracts everything. They knew that the power was within themselves. So my suggestion is try to look at the circumstances in your life. Try to look at everything that is happening around yourself and inside of yourself and get to accept it. Because I believe that when you accept something negative, it actually turns into something positive. So it's about really getting to learn to play your own game, your own self-expression. It's about really learning to change your perception towards a better outcome, okay? And what I'm realizing is the fact that detachment actually brings in manifestation, okay? The more that you become detached from the outcome and even from a relationship, the more that you become detached and the more that you step into your own magnetism, is the more that you will get to actually attract that reality into your life, okay? So again, the power is within ourselves. And I realize that in today's society, we lose so much power by externalizing our strength, okay? We lose so much power by externalizing our power, okay? We are throwing our power away. But what I'm realizing is the fact that we all have life force within us. And when we get to internalize our power and when we get to internalize our strength, realize that the only game that should be played is actually the inside out game, not the outside in. Because when you play the outside in game, you actually become the victim of your own circumstances. So what I'm realizing is the fact that we have the power to create and manifest realities, okay? We have the power to create consciously with our minds and our feelings and our actions the reality that we want to experience, okay? So it's about really learning to get to express yourself from the inside out, okay? I believe that there is so much wisdom and there is so much power and there is so much love within ourselves. I realized that when I resisted something, I only created more of that thing into my life. But when I accepted myself and when I internalized my own power, I realized that there was so much beauty within myself. I realized that I was actually winning the game, okay? So it's about perception. How you perceive a thing, you receive a thing. My suggestion is change your mind, okay? If you really want a different outcome, you gotta change your mind. Someone beautifully said, change your mind and you will change your world. And it is actually true. It is actually true because when you perceive something differently, you also change the outcome. When you perceive something differently, you also change your inner world, okay? So it's all about the inner strength. It's all about, because in essence, there is no outer reality, guys, okay? The principle of mentalism says that everything is mental. And in a way, everything is connected into one consciousness. There is no outer reality. The outer reality is just a byproduct of our own mind. So what I'm realizing is the fact that there is no separation, okay? There is no separation. Separation is created by the ego and by the third dimensional level of consciousness. But in a higher plane of consciousness, in a higher conscious state, you realize that everything is actually one consciousness, one energy. And really what I'm realizing is the fact that when I look within myself, I also heal myself. Okay, when I look within myself, I also allow energy to flow I also allow energy to flow. Okay, so it's about really getting to take responsibility for your own thoughts, your own feelings, and your own actions. Okay, because when you become responsible, you also respond differently. Okay, so yes, the power is within. This is what I'm realizing. The power is within. Everything that I desire is already found within myself. Everything that I desire is already found within myself. And really when I become at peace with my life, and when I become at peace with the circumstances in my life, I actually allow more to come into. So it's not your job to actually force things to happen. It's not your job to actually chase for things to happen. It's more likely about taking responsibility and allowing things to come into your life. Now, of course, we all want to chase sometimes. We all want to strive for more sometimes. And that is actually also okay. But what I'm realizing is the fact that when I become magnetic, I get to actually attract everything that I need into my life. So my suggestion is get to actually be grateful. Be grateful for your experiences. Be grateful for your state of consciousness. Be grateful for the energy that you have. And also get to face your fears, also get to face your shadows, also get to face your imperfections. Okay guys, so today's message was about the fact that the secret is within yourself. Okay, go within, meditate more, eat healthier, get disciplined, and realize that you are actually creating the reality that you are experiencing with the thoughts, feelings, and the actions that you have. If you want a different reality, you gotta accept yourself unconditionally and get to change the circumstances in your life with your inner expression. Express yourself and see what happens, because it's all a game of consciousness. Okay, it's all a game of consciousness. Look, go within or you go without. This is actually a really beautiful saying. Someone said, go within or you go without. Be still and know that you are the universe. And yes, you are the universe. Okay, you are the universe expressing itself through a human being. And really when you go within yourself, you realize that there is so much power within yourself. You realize that you actually hold the consciousness of the higher source within yourself. You hold the consciousness of the universe right within yourself. Guys, thanks so much for watching. If you are new to the channel, feel free to subscribe, leave a comment, and if you wish to be part of my spiritual podcast called Consciously Awakening, feel free to send me a message. Also, if you wish to know your source self, and if you really want to expand your spiritual side a bit more and work with me, feel free to also send me a message. Remember, everything that you need is already found right where you are standing. Okay, it's okay to want to seek more, it's okay to chase more, but it's also okay to actually increase your energy to that state that you will just allow things to manifest into your life. Okay, so take responsibility and see what happens. Open your heart to the present moment and realize that the power is right within yourself. I love you so much, much peace, and see ya. Bye bye.